tonight, Brian. This should be exciting. Watching one of our buddies from Loose Lug Nuts Racing, Jake Anderson, in the number 2 car. He's gridded way back in 9th. Like the not supposed to qualifying time. Jake still going through that learning curve that most of us are with dirt racing. Should be some good action here, though, Brian. We got Jonathan Gilbert up on the pole. Zach Howard. Watch those guys with 2 first names to his outside. Chevy Silverado is pulling off, and the action is going live. I need to get my camera on the leader. Keep an eye on these guys going out there. 8 cars, swirly, trying to find some good fight. Works that high line. 5 car down low as solid possession of the lead spot there for Jonathan Gilbert, who looks like he's fighting a connection problem. Brian, a little flashy. 8 car flashing like a Christmas tree, as they say. 8 cars doing a good job right there behind them. Both these guys are running a slightly different line. As you can see, the track's definitely got a lot of rubber starting to build up on it and really starting to get slick, Ryan.
Yeah, looks like the 5 cars out there, a fantastic lead. He is not slowing down for anyone. Woohoo! Go 5 car.
A little further back though, Ryan, we do have a spirited side-by-side battle for that 3rd spot. Number 7 car, which is Brandon Boyles and Paul Murphy getting after it pretty good. 2nd lap in a row, I've watched these guys going side-by-side.
And the chopper view, that's a fantastic pass Brandon just made on the outside with no regrets. Sticks it in there.
Just as we look back at this battle, we do have a race for that lead in the 5 car. Down low, gets into a slow car, and the 8 car gets collected. Ah, tragedy for these guys here early in the going at Eldora. Looks like the 5 car was able to get away. The 8 car, excuse me. Tough break. The 5 car did get away.
Trying to pull up the instant replay on the egg car about 60 seconds ago on the flip view. And do you recall what happened with the egg car?
They both were working side by side. They came out of turn 2, and there was a slow car down the bottom, and there was some damage and some contact there. 5 was able to get away. Still fighting a connection issue. Now showing that number 7, Brandon Boyles, in 2nd. Check that now back to 3rd as he is in a battle there with Paul Murphy, the number 7 car.
I got the instant replay. We got it covered. We found it. Yeah, he just crashed and the people stopped. Now we got other cars stopped. I don't think there's any cars in this race.
No, there's no cautions. And trying to keep up with all this action. It's definitely a free-for-all, Brian, I'll tell you.
All right, back up front, we got Jonathan, number 5, Brandon Boyes, number 6. These guys are keeping on lock right now.
And I'm going to actually click on Jake, see how he's doing. Jake showing 5 laps down. And off the track, it looks like Jake must have had some trouble here early on.
Son of a bitch. Really?
Oh, boy.
Why are we even here, Bob? Why are we even
What's
here?
that?
I'm having a meltdown for fun.
Oh, that's all right. It's a big disappointment. We're cheering our buddy on, Jake Anderson, one of our Lug Nut drivers. Had some early trouble. He was fighting the whole learning curve of dirt racing, as we all are.
Yeah. So I tell you what, let's take a closer look at the 3rd position of Dave J. Byron the 3rd. Really putting the moves on the 6 car Brandon Boyles. And these guys are really hashing it out here for 2nd position.
Yeah, these guys are putting on a really good show. Last time by, that number 10 machine made a bonsai move to the inside on Brandon driving the white car. Wasn't able to get the pass made, though. They both reeled in the 5 car. Looks like.
Lap traffic. No,
wide down in the 3. We have a lapper in there. We got the top 3 under a blanket. We got Brandon Boyles up in the wall. I'll tell you, not knowing these guys that well, it's hard to keep up with. But we got a hell of a race here. Top 3 under a blanket, and we got a lap car. Looks like kind of in the mix.
That 8 car is about to go a lap down. But,
yeah, he was up in the front earlier. Big crossover move there. 5 now sticking the bottom real nicely through 1. Gilbert Boyles. Dave, we're just going to call him Dave because he's got a fucked up name. Him 3rd.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you what, Brian, that 5 guy, he's put on a show. He's found that sweet spot there. A little bit of moisture left in the track and able to stick the bottom rather nicely.
Yeah, we like to say he's sideways as fuck.
And
getting it done.
Field now beginning lap 19. That is 35 laps. Cautions are
shit! They are wrecking. The 5 and the 8 have wrecked.
The 5 and the 8 are tore up. They are
5
done.
is Dunskers. That gives the lead over the 10. Dave Bjorn the 3rd.
Yes. I don't know the first 2, but the 3rd is here, and he is leading. I'll tell you what, nice job.
Oh, he's into the wall, too. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just going to crash into the wall.
Brandon Boyles looking at his chops, seizing this opportunity. He's making that move down to the inside. Still, he just can't get that forward bite out of 4, but he's looking for the grip.
Yeah, Dave Byron the 3rd, he's like, oh, man, I got the lead. Let me go ahead and just crash into the wall real hard. Boom! And he's still able to hold the lead, which is nice. Good for him, but
apparently that was superficial rub of the wall, as we'll call it. Back up there again, though, and loses the momentum. The momentum is looks like the big key that he's losing when he does rub the wall. It almost looks a bit like Carl Larson in the Truck Series race behind there, just getting up too high and hopping the cushion, rubbing the wall. I'm surprised, real surprised that we haven't seen Brandon Boyles try to hop down to that low line and see if he can gain some time there.
Well, I got my money on Brandon Boyles in the 6th. I think he's going to be able to turn this around. He's got about 12 laps to go. Oh, he's slapping the outside wall, too. He doesn't give a shit. These kids are crazy. We're riding on board live now with Brandon Boyles in the 6th car. Just totally losing his shit, man. He is sideways. He is burning rubber, doing the best he can to catch up with them. But it is not looking good right now. He's into the wall again, still hitting that. He is more than 2 seconds behind the leader with 10 laps to go. Brandon, it's time to go.
Yeah, it is go time, and you can definitely see the laps have worn this track out quite a bit. And the cars are just searching all over the place, trying to find a spot where they can get them to turn and get that grip. Looks like the high line is really starting to come into play.
And that's the way it should be, Bob. As we turn more and more laps, that high line comes in. That's where these cars need to be. That is the fun of dirt track racing, and that's what we all need to learn and experience. You will often see that the slower cars in the beginning of a race end up being the faster cars at the end of the race, just because they're a little bit more cautious and they have the wider outside lane going for them. And just a good example of a 10 car who started, I believe, in I don't know position. 11th. How about that, Bob?
Yeah, that's a pretty good drive for him. That a lot of attrition to help him work his way forward. Dave Burrow now working his way out of turn 4 to complete lap 29. 6 to go, Brian. It's he's just got to keep that thing out of the wall. Watch out for that lap car that he just had to avoid.
Shit, they're wrecking all over the place, Bob.
It's a little sloppy. Everybody, of course, in the first week of dirt racing here on iRacing. I can tell you, Brian, I am horrible with this car. This thing is a handful.
Well, so it goes, Bob. So it goes. But listen, practice makes perfect. You should
and
never.
Sounds like the 6 car just had some problems on track as well.
The 10 car just hit the wall hard.
Yeah, the 6 car down on the apron. lost all of the front clip, the hood, the whole that stuff. He looks like he's a big dirt modified fan, and looks like he just turned his late model into one. That will move Paul Murphy.
Bob, we're doing an instant replay on the 6 car.
Paul Murphy up to second as we watched the replay of the misfortunes that the 6 car Brandon Boyles had.
Actually, I lied to you. Come up.
Well, there's Brian. Brian's had a few cocktails tonight.
Hey, no, listen. It's not me. It's iRacing. They updated all their stuff.
That time by 2 to go there for Dave and the number 10 car from 11th position. Talk about from the penthouse to the poorhouse. What a great job. What about Dave? You know, they say Dave's not here. I say, hell no, Dave is here. Dave is now coming out of turn 2, looking for that coveted prize, victory lane at Eldora. Just got to get through turn 4 and hand the win to that 10 machine for Dave Burrows, third. Paul Murphy, good Irish name, bringing home that 7 car in second. Kathy Boyd, how about that? Third. Unfortunately, our good friend Jake Anderson, not a banner night, ended up 10th place. Any final thoughts, Brian? Still there, Brian?
Yeah, I'm still here, Bob. No, I'm just trying to find these guys on the racetrack. They disappeared already.
Yeah, a lot of these guys packing it up and heading off to the next event. Everybody hot and hard over this new deal we got on iRacing, dirt racing. Fortunately, we won't be able to get any final thoughts from the drivers as they are not in our team speak channel, but that was an interesting watch, Brian.
Bob, I got the finishing results up right now. I'm going to run them through them real quick. We get the Dave Bior the third, Paul Murphy the second. Everything moves too quickly, so I have to buy time by talking. And then Kathy Boyd third, Scott Tony the fourth, and then I gotta kill some more time because I can't see. It moves too fucking quick. Oh yeah, Scarborough, McIntosh, Gilbert the second, Howard, Anderson. That wraps out the top 10. Dees, Foss, and Halpoff is your
I'll tell you, that's a rare one to see a female racer on iRacing. Kathy Boyd, great job. Started third, finishing third. I checked that. Started 7th, bringing home the 3 car in third position. Good to see. Anyway, that's the show from Eldora for tonight. Thank you guys for watching live and checking this out on demand. And of course, looks like a lot of these guys need to get a hold of over the top paints and designs. Brian, didn't see saw some white cars out there that could definitely use a little bit of that love so they can look their best and look over the top on the track.
I tell you what, let's shower these guys with a introduction from the loose lug nuts. What do you think?
That sounds like a banner idea. Oh, interesting. Okay, talking some more. Some more.